Hello, everybody. Welcome to the program, and welcome to the shit show. It's not very much of a shit show tonight. I mean, it will be shit, and it will be a show, but don't think it'll really be a shit show. I mean, obviously, it'll be a shit show, but not a shit show. Shit show. A shit show show. A shit show. Yeah, it'll be a shit show. As shit shows go, this will be one of the shittiest. But anyway, I digress. I've been doing fuck all. I dug out me one of my Marshall amps, little dinky DSL5, beautiful little amp, all valve, 5 watts. I think it's got a button on the back. I'll have to have a look at it. Anyway, I just plugged it in and made sure it worked. Got my Esquire, my Telecaster. Well, it's sort of like a Telecaster. It's my version of a Telecaster. It's a Telecaster. It's not a Telecaster. Well, it's a Telecaster shape by Squire, who are like cheap Fender, but it's got a humbucker in the bridge, nothing in the neck. And eventually, I'm going to put a pair of buckers in it. What I do when I upgrade me Tokai Gold Top, Les Paul, but they call it a Love Rock. I'm going to stick a pair of what they called Iron Forge Tesla Sharks in it. When I pull the pickups out of that, I'm going to stick them in this little telly. Because it's a little, I think it's like 130 quid or 150 quid guitar. It's, dirt cheap, but it's beautiful. Plays nicely. Been playing a bit of blues. Well, it's always the blues, whatever I play. I'll give you the blues listening to it, I tell you. Fucking hell. So anyway, yeah, got this little Marshall amp. Just by the side of the bed, been playing a few tunes for the dog. Dog's not impressed, but dogs never are. Oh, wagging its tail. Hello. Oh, if you look in its general direction, it comes over. I think you've got something for it. Have I got something for you? I don't think I have. I might have. What have you got? Oh, listen carefully. You might be able to hear the dog crunching a biscuit. Here we go. Biscuit. Oh, it's shy. It's gone to the bottom of the bed to eat its biscuit. Wow. Right, I thought I had a bit of a scoop for you. The sound of a dog eating a biscuit, but no. So anyway, I've got a little guitar fixed up. I thought, I've got a few guitars now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9. Yeah, got me acoustic. There's 1, 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them. An acoustic, no, 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, 8, 9. Yeah, I've got 9 guitars. Don't know how many amps I've got. Probably got about 10 amps, a few pedals, little mixing desk thing, got microphones and stuff. Hey, come out! I want to have me right. Oh God. Yeah, so a bit of a twang. I don't think I'm going to reintroduce the twang hang. Remember that when I was playing guitar online? Ooh, terrible state of affairs. I don't think anybody really understood. I knew I was awful. I was doing it as torture and playing even worse than I could play, which takes some doing because I'm bad enough to begin with. But yeah, one night I just got recorded like about 7 different sections of audio. I put it on a playlist, put it on random, and I just went to bed for the night. And some cunts going, "That's sad bastard, he was playing all night. It didn't get any better." The people actually tuning in, I was snoring away, farting in bed, having nightmares, touching myself. Yeah. Anyway, I've been watching these videos about what a bunch of cunts the Chinese are. Apparently, it turns out I thought they were well behaved and stuff. But no, they go on holiday in Japan and they fucking do runners from restaurants. They're climbing up the trees. They're shaking the trees so all the blossom falls off. So it looks good. It's in their photos. They shit in the streets. They shit in elevators. And don't invite them to an all-you-eat buffet. They'll just bring fucking bags and just fill them up with the food. They'll pick fruit that's inedible. And they won't just have one and try it. No, they'll just pull them all out, stuff them in a bag and run off. They're quite most atrocious people. And then they get on a flight and they brought pot noodles and they'll ask the fucking air stewardesses and hostesses, whatever they're called, to bring them some boiling water. And then when they go, no, you only get hot water if you purchase something. And they go, no, you're denying us because we're Chinese. You know, they're just the worst people. The worst people. Chinese tourists. Oh, what a pack of cunts. But it's to be expected because they're peasants. They're dirty, grubby, uneducated, filthy, fucking farmyard scum. And they used to just fucking have any shit in the fucking street. Because that's you know, they're like people from fucking Missouri, from the Ozarks. They're just scum as well. Fucking hillbilly, inbred fucking scum. Yeah. I don't know, I got on the topic. I was watching stuff about Japan from an anthropological viewpoint, seeing how their fucking younger society have just given up. The youth are just like, fuck it. Fuck it. The country's in debt up its arse. It's got a massive aging population, a tiny young population, and people are just fucking giving up breeding. They just like, fuck this shit. I don't want to fucking bring kids up in a world like this. They don't want to get married. They don't want to date. They just don't give a fuck. They just do as little work as it needs to pay the fucking rent. They put their feet up when they're playing video games and wanking off of a pixelated porn with no pubic hair in it. They just don't give a fuck because the system was too top heavy, can't support itself. And China, I've been watching all these things about these ghost cities they've got now. They've been doing this massive amount of building, but no one can afford it, so they fucking stopped halfway through. And people have been paying mortgages on this stuff that never got finished. It's all falling apart in the world. You know, you hear stuff about that going on in Spain as well. Yeah, as a species, humanity's going down the toilet. And I'm the sort of person who likes looking at what goes in toilets. So that's what I'm looking at, the fall of civilization on a global scale. But that's the thing about economies. What gets overinflated must pop eventually. And yeah, I've been watching stuff about these unmarried Chinese women who insist that someone has to give them 1,000,000 yen. They've got to have a nice, good job, good car, be handsome, tall. And aside from that, they've got to pay the bride's parents loads of money and a gift for their brother and their fucking nephew and their cousin. And you got to pay when the car arrives to go to the wedding. You've got to pay as the car leaves and this, that, and the other. And they're just like, fuck that shit. They're all running off marrying foreigners, Korean birds, all this lot. So when no one's getting married and not many people are having kids, who's going to pay money in the system for the old people's pensions? It all falls apart. Mm. Yeah, the Japanese interest me more than the Chinese because the Chinese I always found a bit potato headed, like someone we know, quite a few potato heads. I always thought them as uncouth peasants, and the Japanese I've always found stylish, you know, kind of chic in their own sort of way, but very weird and childish as well. I mean, they're all into cartoons and video games at an unprecedented level where it dominates society in a way that it never dominates ours. Because you walk down your high street, you don't see video game characters just jumping around the way and the fucking Tokyo. I mean, Tokyo's amazing place. I can just watch stuff, especially Tokyo when it's pissing down. Just Google that up, Tokyo when it's pissing down. Someone fanning about with a fucking video camera going, look, it's raining in Tokyo. But anyway, enough about that stuff. So I covered, yeah, I've pulled an amplifier out. I had to look for the lead for it. I had to pull a lead out of another amp, the kettle lead. Should call them that, but I fucking well do. Let's stick an extension cord in. So it's there, it's plugged in, the guitar's plugged into it. I can just turn it on and just play, and that makes me happy. That makes a lot of people happy, I'm sure. I mean, it doesn't take much to make a simple-minded bastard like me happy. Just, the ability to play with the guitar that's actually plugged in. Oh, what's up with you? What are you playing that dog? Come on, come for a cuddle. Come on, come for a cuddle. Come on, you have a cuddle. That's it. That's it. No. You're not licking me, biting me. You're cuddling me. A cuddle, I'm talking to cunts all over the world. We've got bastards in Australia, bastards in America, got someone in Canada, got people in Scotland. Oh God, I was talking about the Chinese being a bunch of ugly, horrible peasants with no manners. All the Scotch, they eat each other. Yeah, well, that's got your attention, hasn't it? They do. If you get beaten up in a pub fight, right, out come the samurai swords, the axes, they chop you up, and like everyone will grab a limb each, and they run down the fucking local chip shop, asking them to deep fry it. That's how they get rid of the evidence in Glasgow. They're mean, vicious. Yeah, nasty. They're vinyl as well. It's not actually true. That's not actually true. There's no cannibal. Oh, get off me. No, you can't lie on my bloody shoulder. Right? Just lie on my belly like you normally do. What do you want to fight? Oh, the dog likes to play fight. Right, well, you're not having one. Right, no. Oh. Don't talk to me like that. I know what you want. Down. Down. Sit. Paw. Southpaw. Good dog. Right, that's it. That's it. You're not getting any more. Let's have a cuddle now. I want to cuddle out, Anyway, so as I was saying, I've been watching you playing guitar. Almost shat myself. Oh dear. I got myself Timex. Cheap, nasty vinyl Timex. Oh dear. Tell you what, if Archie saw the state of that, it upset him. And it's got an indigo dial on it. Oh, it's beautiful. Nice little ticker. It'll do for me. Because I'm getting a bit fed up of wearing diners watches. I want a bit of a change, so a nice little field watch. I'm not going to black my heritage if the pool winds come up. Then again, I probably fucking won't because I don't enter the pools. I don't believe in gambling. I think gambling's bad. I think they should cancel gambling. Right, they should have gambling, but like there's a £5 limit per person per day, and no, you can't save up a year's worth, right? So your casinos would be fucked to close those fucking things. Horse races, you can bet a quid each on 5 horses or a fiver on one horse, and people who run betting shops are fucked. Well, fuck them. Yeah. What aren't bandits? They have to be tokens only, and no one takes cash. I mean, you have to get rid of gambling to get rid of money laundering, which is a big problem. Get out of it. Got to get rid of the cash, really. Get rid of the cash. Get rid of gambling. Start taking all the houses and cars and money off all the fucking drug dealers and oligarchs and get the society going again. We need to get rid of those asylum seekers as well. They can go and fucking well seek it elsewhere. The reason they're seeking asylum is because they're a bunch of cunts in their own country that nobody likes. Why the fuck should we want them here? A few here or there, provided they're a fucking Nobel Peace Prize winning fucking scientist, then they can have asylum. Anyone with a couple of £1,000,000, they can have asylum. Rather, the cash can have the asylum. Once we've got it off and we'll set them fucking back to get tortured to death. Yeah. They bring it on themselves, don't they? Oh, for fuck's sake, what is that with you? Right, just settle down. Oh, the dog's restless. Chewing a bone now. Oh. So yeah, I'm doing a show, but nothing to talk about. I'll talk about my splendid past when I exposed Randy Munter from a fake Chinese made Chinese Chinese made Patek replica that was just crap. The date aperture was too small. It was in the wrong location. It was fucking terrible. Yeah, he wasn't happy about being exposed. He tried to lie for a bit. He was a really stupid individual, horrible piece of work. He was. He was involved in drugs. He got raided. Yeah, probably cheap methamphetamine. You know the sort. Oh god, Trump's cocaine. Oh dear. Saying that cocaine was expensive is not much better. It's all filth, all filthy drugs. Stay away from horrible, filthy drugs like your heroin, your cocaine, your amphetamines. They're all dirty, filthy drugs. Smoke a bit of weed, right? Maybe some magic mushrooms. Don't go near that ecstasy or LSD. That's horrible chemicals. That's shit. That shit will drive you insane. That rubbish will. No, just stick with the legal drugs, the proper drugs. Your booze and your tobacco. Smoke a fag. Have a cigar. Smoke a pipe. You know. I'm starting to think that vaping's bad for you because I've been vaping on and off 10 years, and I feel like shit. You know. Might have to knock it on the head. Bad for you, sort of thing. Yeah. Knock it all on the head, really. Apart from beer here and there. Smoke a pipe or a cigar at Christmas. Luxurious, you know. Oh, I farted. I farted and it stank. And then I had a wank. And sat in a fucking. Like, I said Trump's for shit again. Embarrassing himself. They reckon that the big new thing they've got is, oh, he's really sick and he's dying. And they're having to give him injections every day to keep him alive. Um, but it's possible. Oh, he's still got a bit of life for them. I mean, I don't think he's going to last the full term, which isn't as which isn't as delightful a thought as it could be because he's got JD fucking Vance in who's got no political skill whatsoever, and he's just a cunt, a real piece of shit. The plane. Shall I rub the lube on Satan's anus? Yeah, apparently there's a new South Park out with it. Having a right old go at fucking Vance. Yeah, I like a bit of that. So anyway, yeah, the comeback it is what it is. It's a bit disappointing. I need to actually find something to do. I'm sure once I get this laptop installed, I've installed my guitar so I think a laptop would be a good idea. Get a proper microphone, headphones, maybe get some guests in, some potato-headed guests. Gold lame hot pants with crusted up period blood in them, writhing around like a fucking sweaty animal, like a fucking pig in its own fucking ordure. Fucking horrible thing that was. Remember that? Oh, oh, properly gross, properly filthy, proper fucking what a peasant. What an absolute fucking animal. Yeah, disgusting, misshapen, inbred, wholly dishonest, making false allegations. What a fucking piece of shit. Because it made false allegations about its father. Claimed he was arrested and charged and he got off for a lesser offence. Now I checked online, he's never been arrested and charged for anything. Unlike her sister, well, it's sister. Oh dear. I tell you, it was like a fucking monster out there. Dungeons and Dragons, like a shadow dwelling, fucking hideous, malformed fucking escape from a mad fucking doctor's laboratory sort of thing it was. Oh, disgusting. That makes the other fucking birds in my life seem definitely more palatable. That takes some fucking doing. That's quite an achievement, really. Oh, that's skinny bird and that weird little thing. Fucking Planet of the Apes, motherfucker. Yeah, having a bad time with the birds. I mean, I can honestly say I'm with the lowest standard of birds in human history in the last couple of years. Oh, properly malformed fucking little mutants. Anyway, enough about my unfortunate fucking. I try to avoid women. I'm quite content being single because when you're single, you do what the fuck you want. No earache, no brain damage, no GBH on the fucking ear roll. Is the fucking nag nag nag. Fuck off the lot of you. I'll tell you what though, I'll be going in on these Chinese women. They're too fucking expensive and they ain't worth it. And the big problem with Chinese women is because they all look the same. You get a right fucking ugly one, and the joke would be on you because you wouldn't know it. She thinks she's fine. She tells you she's gorgeous. She'll be like, oh yeah, that's all right then, yeah, you're gorgeous. Oh, be right, fucking minger, fucking burglar's dog. Oh, rough as a badger's arsehole. Right, 20 minutes. I'm going to play a fucking. I'm just going to go out the twang. I'm going to spank the plank. You can fuck off. Hey, bloody space invader. What's this? What's this? No. No, there's chickens on my bloody bed. Oh. Anyway, that was a quick twang. I don't know how it came out. Get off. Hey, don't you talk to me like that. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hello. Hello. Testicle, testicle. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm back. Watching my own show now. Hey, get off me. Hey, don't talk to me like that. Woof. Yeah, the sound quality is a bit impacted, isn't it? As it would be, should be, could be, and is be. Hey, get out of it. Get out. No, don't talk to me like that. Woof. What's so grumpy about you? You want to cuddle, don't you? You want to cuddle. Oh, you want special cuddles, don't you? Yes. Here we go. Oh, this sounds terrible. Oh, must you? Come on, budgie budge. Come on, budgie budge. That's it. That's it. Good doggy. You cocking you like that. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if it comes through on the audio. What are you looking at? That's a noise box. Yeah, it didn't come through. That's interesting because I was twanging away. Right, that's interesting. Didn't pick anything up. It's obviously close proximity sort of thing. Yeah. Right, I'll turn myself off. Yeah. Right. I'll turn myself off at the telly. I'm sure I'll be turning myself off. Here we go. Millions of Chinese quit Social Security in fury. No fair. Officials' pensions 100 times. Here we go. Japanese work culture is unsustainable. Your job is your god. Yeah. Panic attack at presser. Trump suffers mental breakdown during disaster. Oh Christ, it's the World Cup again. I'm not keen on football. Best of times, worst of times. Here we go. Chinese grab everything. Buffets, freebies, even toilet paper. Yeah, Chinese goes into a fucking toilet and there's toilet paper there. They'll fucking just stuff their pockets with it. Here we go. Inside a disappearing red light district in rural Japan. I never knew the Japanese had red light districts. I've heard of Garishi girls and that kind of thing. Here we go. They turned Towelie into a cow. Towelie's back. I can't do his voice, kind of what he sounds like, but yeah, he's always getting high, isn't he? He went bankrupt in 3 months. China's EV Ponzi scheme. GU's shocking collapse. That was 8 months ago. That's not news, is it? Gotta be careful with some of these videos because they're 10 years old. Some of you think, oh, fuck it, I don't care what was happening 10 years ago. But I do. Fuck off. Fuck off, right? Don't do that. Bloody chance you are. Every chance you get, you're chancing it. Here we go, Sunshine Hotel. 25th anniversary restoration. Well, it's only 25 years old. What the fuck needs restoring? I don't know, like Mona Lisa, the Sistine Chapel, which is 500 years old, needs a touch up now again. Judas Priest Turbo, were they losing their way? Quite possibly. Who are the Toyoko kids, the dark side of Shinjuku Kabachiko? I can't pronounce any of it. Hang on, stop. Here we go. North Korea just opened a beachside tourist resort. It failed. Oh dear. Poor old Kim Jong Un. Yeah. Lost footage. Okay. How precise the Queen of the Desert changed the world between a frock and a hard place. Yes, that's come across. Yeah. Okay, Ghislaine admits it all as hidden tapes leak. Soviet architecture, what the USSR left behind. I didn't actually leave it behind. Uh, it just goes through changes. Right, let's have a quick look at this brutalist architecture. The old slavish concrete fucking mess. It's a problem that afflicted Britain in the 60s and 70s. We thought, oh, it's a good idea, we'll build sheds. And then it all falls apart, gets concrete cancer, it's riddled with the asbestos. Oh dear me. Plant paste.
Across Eastern Europe and Central Asia, entire cities were built using one system, from government towers to apartment blocks, schools to metro stations. Soviet architecture followed a formula: fast to build, cheap to maintain, and designed to serve the state. Over time, that practically took on its own identity, cold and repetitive, sometimes impressive, sometimes bleak, but always unmistakable. In this video, we'll look at why the Soviet Union built the way it did, what it was trying to achieve, and why so much of it is.
That's just like a 70s British tower block, really.
The Soviet Union was formed after the Russian Revolution in 1917. Before that, the Russian wealth and land were concentrated in the hands of a few. Most people were poor and used to that way of life. During World War I, where collapse and famine were rampant, the Bolsheviks took power in modern-day Russia.
The Bolsheviks
built the country based on an entirely different system. This religion and private property, a branch of the infamous communism. In the USSR, the idea was that workers would have control over the economy and have more power, while everything would be centrally planned by the state. That is not exactly what communism is, though. It's just a system based off of it. This was a huge political shift. It changed everything. How cities were laid out, how people lived, and how buildings were designed.
Yeah, I got bored of that already. There we go. There we go. For the love of all that's holy, leave Rick Beato the hell alone. Professor of rock. Yeah, another one of those who wears a hat indoors. Well, what's the fucking problem? You've gone bald. You're old. You look like shit. Wearing a hat only exacerbates the problem. Makes you look like a weirdo. Wearing hats indoors. I mean, 100 years ago, you walked into a place wearing a hat. You've forgotten to remove your hat, sir. You uncouth fucking beast. What are you, fucking Chinese? Here we go. Chinese bad manners, Angus World, grabbing breakfast, filming women. Oh yeah, I think a bit upskirting, don't they? Let's watch these fucking uncouth fuckers. Yeah, let's have a look. 39 minutes, yeah. I mean,
impressive skills of Chinese grandmas are not limited to China. They can still shock people overseas. For example, a group of older women in the Maldives caused quite a stir with their snatching techniques. The tour guide said that while some Chinese grandmas were having breakfast in the Maldives, one of them grabbed 5 eggs with their hand, despite the eggs being scalding hot. He could barely handle one, but the old aunties managed to take 5 at once. They also took all the sweet sauce. Meals there are expensive, costing over $10 each, which is equivalent to over 100 yen. So some old uncles and aunties tried to stuff as much food as they could into their pockets. The guide said that when he went out to get some eggs, they had already taken everything. The sausages were gone in no time as well. The guide marveled at their skills, saying he couldn't compete with them. One Chinese grandma's behavior in New Zealand also caused a mix of amusement and confusion. She was getting ready for a bungee jump. After greeting the camera Happily, the staff started counting down, shouting 3, 2, 1, go. However, the woman stood still, completely unresponsive. The staff then shouted, jump. But she misunderstood and thought they were shouting, Jayo, meaning to cheer her on. She kept shouting, Jayo, 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 while the staff looked puzzled.
This is a
What was going
bit
on?
crap.
Finally, after more encouragement and gestures, the woman finally jumped, only for one of her shoes to fall off in the process.
Oh dear.
A similar mix-up occurred with the Chinese grandma working as a cleaner. She stood motionless with a rod in her hand, seriously cleaning a screen. A passerby spoke up. Can you really clean it like that? The words are moving, but the screen isn't. What are you doing? I'm just passing by. I've been doing this for 5 or 6 years. Are you saying I'm not good enough?
Yeah, you're not good enough. Do it properly. Do it fucking properly, rubbish.
The Swiss government was worried that feeding the swans could harm them. So they put up signs warning them. Chinese grandma ignored the rules and tried to lure the swans with food, hoping to capture a perfect photo. But the swan quickly grabbed the food, and in a surprising move, the woman grabbed the swan's neck, trying to pull the food out before it swallowed it. The swan let out distressing cries. Another Chinese grandma has also caused a stir at a Japanese buffet restaurant recently. Staff had informed diners that the last ordering time was 30 minutes before closing. However, the woman was refused service after trying to order past that time. Furious, yelling at the staff and even throwing a plate. Despite the staff repeatedly apologizing, she remained relentless. The Japanese user commented, they say Chinese people are gentle, but why is it that only the Chinese get angry when it's time to stop ordering? A Chinese auntie in Japan headlines in Japan. She arrived in Japan with an oversized suitcase, and customs officers requested a check. The old woman refused repeatedly, shouting, "What are you doing? No, I don't have anything illegal." When the officers politely informed her that her bag had to be opened, she used foul language in Chinese, accusing the customs staff of having nothing better to do. To everyone's surprise, the officers found a large amount of dried pork, pork floss, beef jerky, duck meat, and other snacks in the suitcase, weighing a total of 2.6 kilograms. The customs officer told her, "You can't bring meat through customs. No way. You can't bring it." The woman began throwing a tantrum, screaming loudly and forcefully pulling the dried meat back into her bag. She struggled with the officers while shouting,
Oh my god.
"My child in a long time. I bought some food for him. What's wrong with that? And now you're stealing it. No, no." Despite her protests, the customs officers did not back down. In the end, they confiscated all the prohibited items before allowing her to enter the country.
Oh, she's not happy.
A recent news story about a Chinese tourist being arrested for
They
secretly
never bothered studying the rules or where they're going, do they?
in Australia went viral. The Chinese TikToker remarked, "Embarrassing, even abroad." Today, there was a news report from Australia about two Chinese men in their 60s getting arrested. Why? I'm almost too embarrassed to say. These two men were taking pictures of women in bikinis on the beach. Some of them close-ups of certain body parts, and they even took pictures of a behavior of tourists. And eventually, someone reported it to the police. The police found a lot of photos of bikini-clad women on their phones. One of the men is a radiologist at a hospital in Beijing, and the other is a mechanical engineer. In the end, they both apologized in court, paid a fine of 100 Australian dollars each, and deleted all the photos.
Oh, they got a fly, the perverts.
Explained that they weren't aware their actions were considered inappropriate because the tour guide hadn't told them so. The judge was also quite lenient, stating that the men didn't do it intentionally, but due to cultural differences.
They did it intentionally. They're fucking pervs.
Some people commented that while others are confidently wearing bikinis, These men were sneaking photos, which in any country would be considered disrespectful. It's not a matter of cultural difference.
Yeah, well, if you're on a telephoto lens with telescope, can't catch it now.
And asked the store owner if they would buy them. The store owner, confused, took the large bag of bracelets and asked, "Where did you get so many gold bracelets?" The woman responded, "They were dancing." The man looked shocked and asked again, "Square dance partners gave you these?" "Yes, I've been dancing for 20 or 30 years. Some people are fond of me. Can you check if these gold bracelets are real?" "You can get this many from square dancing." "Oh my, this has to be over 100 gold bracelets." "Why couldn't they give them to me? I'm a nice person. Just check them out. If they are real, you can buy them. If not, I'll take them back. I'm even thinking of bringing you some more tomorrow. I have gold necklaces, pendants, and more at home. I've been saving them, but now that the price is high, I might as well sell them." "That's true. They do look real. Let me weigh them." "My goodness, this must weigh at least a couple thousand grams. Do you have your ID? You'll need to register. I am a bit hesitant to accept such a large amount all at once." After testing, the store owner confirmed that the gold bracelets were genuine and weighed over 2,000 grams. A rough estimate by some online users suggests that the gold alone could sell for over 1.5 million yen, enough to buy a house. One person jokes, "Which square is this? I'll quit my job and go square dancing right now." Another said, "I'm not impressed by how much money she makes, but by how frequently she switches partners and still manages to come out unscathed. I've learned something new. Older people have better business opportunities than us young folks. Now I understand why my grandmas loved square dancing so much." Now let's take a look at an impressive incident involving a woman from Wuhan. She accidentally caused a building to crack in half with a single blow. While renovating her new home, she felt that a wall between the living room and the balcony was blocking the light and made the room look smaller. So she paid 200 yen to have the renovation company knock down the wall.
Oh dear.
I told her it was a load-bearing wall and couldn't be demolished. But the woman wasn't concerned and replied, "Tear it down. This is a huge building, and all that will be missing is the wall in my house. You think it's going to collapse?"
Yes, it's a load-bearing wall. It fucking supports the weight of the building above it. For fuck's sake, you stupid fucking peasant. Oh, for Christ's sake, they fucking really are pigs, aren't they?
To seek compensation, 120 residents demanded the woman, Ms. Han, cover the damages. Ms. Han had no choice but to agree to repair the load-bearing wall. However, after the wall was fixed, the residents noticed it had been done with cement and bricks. This angered the residents, who began criticizing her in their online community group. In response, Ms. Han posted in the group, claiming she was being bullied online, and this led to her to have thoughts to die. "These are my last words. They just want me to die. They've been viciously attacking me in the group.
Well, would you expect you fucked up the building, you stupid bitch?
Coming after me.
Oh, yeah.
Me to this point." Faced with Miss Han's attitude, the residents had to involve the authorities, and eventually Miss Han had to spend several thousand yen to hire a licensed contractor to properly repair the load-bearing wall.
Yeah, of course you did.
Was left regretful, never expecting her moment of recklessness would lead to such a large loss. With the arrival of spring and the blooming of flowers, Chinese grandmas are once again out in full force. Visitors to local parks, expecting to enjoy the sight of trees in full bloom, might instead be surprised to find a group of older women hanging from the branches. The scenes has
Fucking snapping trees up because they're climbing them. They're fucking idiots, this lot.
bright clothing are seen
I mean,
flowers or climbing trees.
these are the collected idiots from so many villages all together in one place.
Delicate branches, they shout and dance enthusiastically, causing young saplings to snap under the pressure. The older women are celebrating flower festival, but the trees seem to be enduring what some describe as a flower disaster. On the ground, older men have formed a photography team. eagerly snapping photos of the women in the trees. The situation becomes even more extreme when some women, not content with climbing the trees themselves, help the children up as well, posing in various ways. It seems they are determined to make the trees a place for nurturing the next generation. In some cases, entire families, from grandparents to children, climb the trees together for a family photo, creating a real-life version of a family reunion. Some of these women, particularly fond of beauty, imitate celebrity women, striking classic poses and hoping to capture the perfect timeless moment. Let's take a look at the original images of the stunning celebrity figures, followed by the imitations created by these old women. This is the original photo of Xiangfei dancing. Xiangfei dances gracefully among the flowers and fluttering butterflies with her skirt spinning like flower petals. That scene deeply impressed the audience, leaving many in awe. One Chinese old auntie, perhaps a fan of Xiangfei, wrapped herself in a sheer cloth and tried to replicate the iconic scene by spinning under a flower tree. But she got too caught up in it, becoming dizzy and lost her balance,
She fall over.
Water with a splash. Those nearby quickly rushed to help. Fortunately, the water wasn't too deep.
She's falling in the water.
Otherwise,
No.
here's the original version of the.
Well, that's enough of that. Fucking, what do they call them? Damo or Domo or something. Or Dawa. Yeah. They're known as the Chinese grannies, the mad old grannies. Here we go. 50 years ago today, the Sex Pistols were born. Well, it was a bit earlier than that when they were actually physically born as human beings, but the band was formed. The Sex Pistols, what a travesty they've become. They ripped off their fucking lead singer and replaced him with a twat, and they're still touring. Public urination increasing. Well, that always happens, but it's public shitting that's the real taboo. I mean, people expect, people to nip down an alley and have a slash against the wall. It happens. But, Chinese Dama. That's it, Dama. Mega meltdown. There we go. Soviet collapse 2.0. Putin prints money as Russia runs out of cash to fund the war. Well, Putin, you're a rich bastard. Why didn't you stick a couple of billion of your own money in it? Hey, there's a suggestion. Or why don't you just fucking drop dead? Do the world a fucking favour. There you go. Alex Jones freaks out over Trump health disaster as declines sparks panic. They turned Toweling into a camp rag. I've seen that before. Dred Zeppelin live in Germany in 1990. Oh my god, that was 35 fucking years ago. Oh god, I've had enough. I've been on long enough, I know. Well, it's been a terrible show. I can't apologise. I could. I'm not going to. I don't care. But hopefully I'll be back next week and it'll be better. We might have a bit of something. But I'm on my way. I'll see you later. Have a nice fucking day. Yeah, go on then.